Hello students, I am Kinjal Parmar. Welcome back to the video lecture series of Digital Fundamental. Today we will discuss programmable array logic. So let's start with the definition of programmable array logic. This programmable array logic is most commonly used programmable logic device. This programmable array logic, or says PAL, is most commonly used programmable logic device. That means a device which is used to programmed, okay, or which is used to generate various functions by this programming, okay. So this programmable array logic is most commonly used programmable logic device. It has programmable AND array and fixed OR array, okay. This PAL has programmable AND array, that means programmable AND gates, and fixed number of OR gates, or says fixed OR arrays, okay. So this PAL has programmable AND gate and fixed OR gate. This PAL is easier to use but less flexible compared to this programmable logic array, that is PLA, because in PLA we have a programmable and programmable OR gates, but here we have only programmable AND gates and fixed OR gates, okay. So it is easier to use this programmable array logic but less flexible, as here we have only one programmable connections for only AND gates, okay. This PAL has only one limitation, that number of AND gates. This PAL has only one limitation in a number of AND gates. Here we have this PAL, this programmable array logic, which has basically a programmable AND gates and fixed OR gates, or says non-programmable OR gates, okay. Here we have a programmable AND gates and non-programmable OR gate. So here we have this kind of block diagram for this programmable array logic. Here we have a programmable AND gate array, and here we have a fixed OR array. So whatever the inputs are applied to first this programmable AND gate, and this output of programmable AND gate is connected to OR gate, and then we have a after OR gate we have our output. So basically here we have to use different kinds of logic functions to implement, okay. This programmable array logic is basically used to design various kind of logical functions using this AND gate and OR gate structures, okay. So here using this kind of PAL circuit we can implement various logic functions. Here in this PAL we have a programmable AND gate. In this we can apply a various terms of inputs, okay, and at the output of this AND gate we have a various product term, okay. In this PAL, whenever we apply inputs, or says whenever we apply input variable, then this input variables are ANDed and we have a product term generated at the AND output side, okay. At the AND gates output side we have a product terms, and then this product term is applied to fixed OR gate, okay. This product term is applied to fixed OR gate. That means whatever the output of this AND gate is always connected to our OR gate, okay, always connected to OR gates. So here we have this terms at our output side of OR gates, okay. So at AND gates output we have a product term, and then this product term is given to this OR gate, and at the end of OR gate we have a output of our logical functions, okay. So here in this PAL we can implement a logical function in a SOP form, okay, because here we have a product term, then product terms are given to this OR array. So here we have a sum term, okay. So basically a logical function in a SOP form can be implemented using this PAL. Okay, so if we want to implement a logical functions which are in the form of SOP, so we can implement this logical functions using this kind of programmable array logic. Here in this PAL, we have a basically all input combinations present in a input side. Okay, that means if we have a different types of input, so value of these inputs are either 0 or 1. That means we have a input either a normal input or either complemented input, that is either we denote is x or x dash. So both input combination are present at the input side. Okay, in a PAL we have a both the input combinations present at the input side. That means if we have a three variable a, b, c, so for a, b, c we have a total combinations of input like a dash, b dash, c dash, because value of this three input variable is either 0 or 1, and depending on which form we consider, it has either a or a dash. Okay, so here we have a total input combinations which are a dash, b dash, c dash. So these all input variables are present at the input side, and these input variables are connected with AND gate. Okay, this all input variables with each and every combinations is connected with AND gates, and depending on our requirements we can connect any of the input to the our AND gates. Okay, for this logical function generation. So here this all input combinations like if we have a 4 variables, so a, b, c and a dash, b dash, c dash, d dash, all 4 variables are present at the input side, and depending on our requirement we can make a connections for this logical function. And this programmable connections are basically designed or says defined by this cross connections. Okay, whenever we mark this cross connections, that means that input variable is connected with our AND gate, and which of the inputs we connect with this AND gate is known as basically a kind of programming. Okay, that's why these programmable connections are basically marked by this cross sign in a AND gate. Okay, so this is our programmable array logic. In this programmable array logic, we have a normal input and complemented input. So depending on our requirements, any of the input combinations left connected or disconnected with AND gates. Okay, any of the input combinations left connected or disconnected depending on our requirements. If we want to implement a logical functions which contain values like a and b dash, so we can mark a connections with this a and b dash, and then we apply this product terms into our OR gate. So here we have our logical functions. Okay, so basically depending on our requirements, any of the input combinations are connected or disconnected to our PAL circuits. Okay, in our PAL circuits, here these OR gates are fixed. That means we have a fixed amount of inputs given to this OR gate. So basically in OR gate we have a hardwire connection. That means all AND gates outputs are connected to the input of a OR gate. Okay, so that's why these OR gates are basically in a hardwire connections. That means all inputs are permanently connected, or says it cannot be reconfigured. Okay, it cannot be reconfigured as we does in this AND array. This OR is a fixed. That's why we have here this hardwired connections. Okay, here we have a logical diagram of programmable array logic. Here we have a 3 input programmable array logic circuit. Okay, here we have a 3 input, that is A, B, C, and here we have a its complemented inputs are always there. So here we have a dash, B dash, C. Here we use this inverter circuit to denote that. Okay, so here we have a B, C and A dash, B dash, C. Here we use 3 AND gate. Okay, this is basically 3 input, 3 AND gate, 1 OR gate structure. Okay, this is a PAL circuit with 3 input, 3 AND gate and 1 OR gate logical circuit. We have a different kind of PAL logic circuit like 4 input, 5 AND gate, 2 OR gates. Okay, we have a different kinds of PAL logic circuit. Here we have a PAL logic circuit which contains 3 input, that is A, B, C, and obviously its complemented values are always there, that is A dash, B dash, C dash, and all the input combinations A dash, B dash, C dash are given to this one AND gates. Okay, basically here we use 3 AND gates, so all 3 AND gates have all 3 inputs. Okay, all 3 AND gates have all the 6 input combinations, that means A dash, B dash, C dash. Okay, and these inputs are basically connected with this kind of structure which is known as fusible link. Okay, here we have this kind of structure which is known as a fusible link. This is a fusible link. This fusible link is basically used to connect any of the input to our AND gates. Okay, if we want to connect A and B, so we make this fusible link connected and other fusible links are disconnected. Okay, here right now we connect all the links over here, but whenever we want to design any logical functions, so depending on our requirements, any of the links are connected and remaining links are disconnected depending on our requirements. Okay, so here we use this kind of fusible link to mark a programmable AND gates. Okay, to mark this programming of AND gates. So here we have an AND gate and all the output of all 3 AND gates are connected with this OR gate. That means all 3 AND gates are connected with this OR gate. So whatever the output of this AND gate is always connected with OR gate. We cannot alter the connections of this OR gate. We can just alter connections of this AND gates. Okay, here we cannot alter programmed, or says we cannot program these connections of OR gate. We just program AND gate. That's why this is known as programmable array logic, in which we have a programmable AND gates and fixed OR gate. Here we have one example in which implement a logical functions using this PAL circuit. So here we have a function which is f is equals to A B dash C plus A dash B C. Okay, here we have a logical functions like this. So if we want to implement this kind of logic circuit, so we have to just check out whatever the terms are used here. Here we have a 2 terms, or says we have a 2 product terms. That means we can implement this in this kind of programmable array logic, in which we have a 3 inputs and 3 AND gates. So here we use 2 AND gates, and this last AND gate is basically unused. Okay, this last AND gate is basically unused. So how we make this as a unused? So we connect all the input variables. So A into A dash, B into B dash, C into C dash. So basically here we have a 0. Okay, so whenever we connect A and A dash, both are with AND gate. So basically in an AND gate we have A into A dash. So basically here we have output 0. So this last AND gate is unused. Now here this first and second AND gates are used for this 2 product terms. Okay, for these 2 product terms. So here we mark a connections depending on our requirements. Here in a first AND gate we connect A dash, B, C. Okay, so here we make a connections of fusible link for A dash. This A is disconnected, then here we require B and C. So this B and C are connected and B dash and C dash are disconnected. Okay, so basically here we have a output of AND gate is basically A dash, B, C. Okay, so output of this one AND gate is A dash, B, C, and similarly we make a connections of A, B dash, C. Okay, so here we have this A is connected, B dash is connected and C is connected, and other input combinations are disconnected through fusible link. So here we have a B dash, C, and this output of this AND gate is connected to our OR gate. So here this OR gate produced A dash B C plus A B dash C. Okay, so this is how we can implement a logical function into programmable array logic circuits. Okay, here we have another type of logical diagram for programmable array logic. We have just one connections and cross sign over that, and depending on our requirement we mark a connections with cross which denote that is connected in a AND gates, and another combinations are disconnected with AND gates. Okay, so it is quite easier to draw this kind of programmable array logic diagram. Okay, so here we have a 3 input variable, that is A, B, C. Okay, and here we use 4 AND gates and we have a here 2 OR gate. Okay, here this is a basically 3 input, 4 AND gate and 2 OR gate structure. So here this 4 AND is connected with like this. Here 2 AND gate structure is connected with first OR gate, and this 2 AND gate connections is connected with this OR gates. Okay, and here in all the AND gates all the input variables are connected, and depending on our requirements any of the input variables are connected with our AND gate sides. Okay, and this output of this AND gate is always connected with this OR gate. Okay, so using this kind of logic circuit we can implement two outputs, that is F1 and F2. Okay, so here we can implement two logical circuit using this kind of circuits. So let's discuss this with one example. So here we have a one example. Implement the logical function F1 is equals to, we have a B C dash plus A dash B C. Okay, logical function F1 is equals to A B C dash plus A dash B C, and F2 is equals to A dash B dash plus ABC. So basically here we have a two terms and we have a two logical functions. So we can implement this kind of logical functions using this kind of structure. Okay, so here we have a 3 input variable A, B, C. One inverter is used over for each and every input combination. So here we have a dash, B dash, C dash. Now in a first term we require this term, that is A, B, C dash. So here we mark a cross sign for A, B and C dash. Okay, now first AND gate we mark this A, B, C dash. That means it A, B, C dash is connected with this AND gate, and in a second AND gate we connect A dash, B, C. Okay, here we connect A dash, B, C, and this output of this 2 AND gate is given to our OR gate. So here in this OR gate we have our logical function F1 is equals to A, B, C dash plus A dash, B, C, and here in a second OR gate we connect this third and fourth AND gate, in which first in a third AND gate we apply this A dash, B dash. Okay, here we connect A dash, B dash. That means in this AND gate we have a dash, B dash, and in here last AND gate is connected with input A, B, C. So here we have a B, C, and this 2 AND gate is connected with this OR gate. So here we have a dash, B dash plus A, B, C. Okay, so this is how we can implement different kind of logical function in programmable array logic. In this programmable array logic we have a programmable AND gate. That means we can connect various kinds of inputs, and we can implement various kind of logical functions depending on our requirements with this AND gate. But here this output of AND gate is fixed and it is applied to this OR gate. Okay, and we cannot alter this connections. Okay, so this is a basically programmable AND gate fixed OR gate structure, which is known as programmable array logic. This PAL has some advantages. So here we have advantages of programmable array logic. So this PAL has a low and fixed propagation delay. Okay, this propagation delay is low over here because here we have only one and structure is programmable. Okay, then it is a less time consuming because we have only one programmable connections over here. Okay, so it is a less time consuming. Then we have a simple circuit. Okay, here we have a simple circuit, and this is basically a low cost design. Okay, this is a low cost design and it is faster than this programmable logic array, because here we have only one programmable array structure. Okay, so that's why this is faster than other programmable logic device, but it has some disadvantage also. So this disadvantage of programmable array logic is basically this PAL is one time programmable. Okay, this PAL is basically one time programmable, because in this AND structure we connect various input side, but here in a OR structure we have a fixed OR connections. Okay, so whatever the input of this AND gate is always fixed connected with our OR gate. That's why this programmable array logic is one time programmed. Okay, and we cannot reprogram this programmable array logic circuit. That's why it is also less flexible. Okay, so this is our programmable array logic. Thank you.